What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Chris, and this is our 5th installment of our Let's Play series of Pontus and Total War Rome 2. Now, just to get everyone back up to speed on what's been going on, we took over the Galatians, which had the provincial capital for this new province that I acquired from the Cappadocians. And I've been trying to just settle it down. All of last episode was a lot of just trying to settle down this area. Finally got a +2, which I will take when it comes to my public order per turn. There's only one region in this province I don't own, and it's owned by Sardes, which is an actual client state of the Seleucid Empire, which I do not want to piss off just yet. I have a nice ally over here, defensive ally over here on my western border, so it is pretty secure. It's going to be pretty low on the action, so I'm hoping if I can get my spy to get this settlement to rebel and become its own nation, then I can just take on the rebels and hopefully take it, and I will own the province completely without having to piss off any of the Seleucid Empire or its client state. I got a nice big army over here that's stacking up nicely with some of the newer technology I finally unlocked. I lost one of my friendly neighbors, Trapezoes, to Cultus, or whatever you want to call it, and debating if I want to go against them or Armenia here. Now, Armenia's got a nice 3-province, I believe it is, 3-province region to take over. So it would give me brand new neighbors, which comes with its own set of troubles, considering my empire is a little small or a little big already for having only 2 armies, and so I need to get my income up, which leads me to where my technology is. I'm trying to focus on getting some growth. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this one up, get my quarrying done, and then hopefully maybe I'll expand into some of these other ones that give me some more commercial bonuses for my tax rate. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, just so you guys know, I'm planning on trying to get a bunch more of these recorded on my days off, and that way you guys can have a nice steady stream to expect in these instead of them just being kind of uploaded at whatever whim I have. Trying to use my time to the best of my availability. So hopefully I should be able to get several episodes done in the next days here, and so I can upload them like maybe every day or every other day so you guys have something to watch. Anyways, the new research done. Of course, there's going to be some flooding over here. I think this is something that just naturally happened, historically speaking, because it seems to happen. This happened in 2 of my other Pontus campaigns that I played. So I got my cavalry recruited, and my construction is complete. Awesome. So now we got some dough here. Let's go ahead and see if I think I can expand this and should still. No. Oh, 800. That is a darn shame. So hoping I can be able to build this Hellenistic ground. I guess that's going to cause me to have slums. That's not good. Oh well. Anyways. So I got this new army here. I'm trying to figure out where I should go. I mean, I could go against Cultus. They only have two regions here. But I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to be underestimating them, especially with the Eyes of the Serpent. But let's just go for it. Screw it, right? Alright. Declare some. Whoa. I think this will be a little bit easier. They are probably the one person I'm worried about when it comes to sea trade. This is what I was afraid of. They got quite a. I don't have to worry about going to sea, so I'm not too worried about that. See what their actual armies are. Basically pathetic. Some noble spearmen, which is a little bit harder to kill. Eastern spearmen, which is like nothing. And just a ton of javelin men. Alright. So, this is actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It looks like it's supposed to be a lot harder than it really is. Now, would it be more advantageous for me to attack them when they have skirmishmen, or to be defensive? They sally forth. I might be able to have a better chance because I'll be able to have my cavalry out on the sides. I can roll them up pretty quickly. Slinger advantage. I have basically the same amount of Eastern spearmen, just a little bit less, and even then the rest of my infantry is pretty solid. I guess we'll just go ahead for the encircle. I think that'll be to my advantage. I don't think they can even use their navy if they sally forth, so we'll see. And even if that is the case, I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully my cavalry can go ahead and keep up with that. Anyways, let's see here. So now I got a +3 again. Hopefully, I think these guys are going to end up turning into slums, which is going to be a bit of an issue for me, but that's not too big of a deal. I should be able to convert it quite quickly. Something else I noticed I really like about this is I know that they always had these in the Total War games, but I never noticed exactly where mine were at. I got the cool little mines, and I got my nice vineyards going on here. Anyways, so that's already set. Let's see. I'm really curious. So, even though it only worked for one turn, so since I only got a limited amount of money, anyways, I might as well see if continue to cite some unrest. Yeah, he's not very good at that. 50-50. He always fails me. It's okay. Unless you're poisoning somebody, he's not very good at it. All right, let's go ahead and end this turn. I'm trying to hope and pray that my fighting Cultus won't go too bad. If it does, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do here. Especially because they only have 2 provinces, but they really gave a lot of people a good run for the money.
Accept it as a token of friendship.
This is debatable here, because that is good money for me right now. I'm trying to pursue some more economic buildings, so 1600 would be able to get me 1 or 2 more buildings, or maybe even like an upgrade for peace. But I could take him out now. He only has 2 provinces, which is good to know, because I couldn't know if he had anything else until this diplomatic thing went on. Let's see. I guess I could take it and just go right back to war, couldn't I? No, but that'll go ahead and that'll be bad. Let's. Oof, I don't want to regret this one. Let's go ahead and reject their offer. Let's do it. Let's go to war, baby. So it looks like they're selling forth again. I guess they can use their sea guys, but they're gonna have to worry about disembarking. One of them looks to be a siege unit, which is gonna mean he's basically useless because he can't disembark his siege. He can only come out, so he's just gonna be a basically mob. All right, well. Goal is going to be trying to get rid of these horse skirmishers as soon as possible and rushing my infantry towards their eastern javelinmen, but we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. That is a lot of skirmish, and they could do a serious amount of damage to me. I don't have any sea guys. I don't know why they're freaking acting like I'm going to do anything. Anyways, let's see. I just need to try to control the bottom of the map. Well, I guess would be considered bottom of the map. Left side here. If I can use that, then my charges will be more powerful. They're less likely to be able to get an advantage on me. Gotta use an ultimate advantage here. I'll have the increased range on my slingers, which will help me just a little bit more against all of them. Alrighty. These guys are definitely not going to be sitting in the back for very long. I guess I should probably move him here, huh? Alright. I think I'll put these guys in the very rear here because they don't have very heavy armor, so I'd rather have that soaked up by my heavier infantry, and that way I can still use them to chase guys down. If they go down, then I'm going to be less likely to be able to pin down so many of their skirmishers. So, and since I don't really have to worry about them being on my left side, I'm just going to put all my cavalry on one side here. So, let's go ahead and build these into proper formations. Now that I got the general gist of the formation here.
Ready for orders.
Let's see if it's pretty good. Spreads it out the way I want to.
Battle group ready.
Alrighty. I don't really need to group them up. It'll just make it easier for me here. Alrighty.
General! Riders, advance! Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Alright, let's go ahead and slow-mo this real quick. So what do we got here? We got mob, eastern spearmen, some slingers. So actually we got... Yeah, they're attacking me, so I'm going to go ahead and let them attack me. These guys are going to be relatively easy to take down. I'm just going to let them try to bash themselves into me. Just spread you guys out more. Go and turn you up to speed here. Let's see, I need to move.
Yes, Commander.
So let's see, do they have any? All the reinforcements still need to land, so I need to try to get rid of this army as soon as I can here. So once I get into formation, actually they're gonna come at me before they're even ready. That's good for me. Let's see how soon until they're in range. Relatively quickly here. They got some Eastern Spearmen here. Get all my guys in order. These Eastern Spearmen are not gonna be too hard for my guys to take out, especially if I can just get one of them to come around the side. They'll probably move off.
Ready for orders.
Here comes the assault.
Steady your aim.
Here they go.
Ready for orders. Slingers. Orders. Ready. Advance at speed. By your command. General. Ready for orders. By your command.
That's fucking retarded. There's only one of you. Stop that shit.
Understood. By your command.
Our general is under attack.
Oil cavalry. Slingers. Yours to command. Ready for orders. At your service. Yes, Commander. Understood. What are your orders? General.
Get that mob in there. Yeah, keep my cavalry out of the fight if I can. Get a charge off on these slingers here.
General. Fight forward.
Some
Advance at speed. Orders by law. Waiting orders. Engage. Our spears are yours. At the ready.
Man, these guys are great at following my orders, aren't they? Gotta get these guys around already. Come on.
We await your command. Attack. At your service. Advance. Swift bay cavalry. Advance. Orders, my lord.
Hoplites against Eastern Spearmen. I'll easily win that fight here.
My lord. General.
Can we get in the fight like I told you to? Thank you. That'd be great.
What are your orders?
Not they're broken.
Quickly now.
Alrighty
At
here.
your service. Our orders.
Let's go and get in here.
You wait your orders.
So it's like I thought. Just kind of a matter of rounding them up. Trying to get, let's get more strategic here. They've all fallen back. Let's get my Eastern Spearmen here. Let's get 4 here. Hoplites here.
Ready.
Glad to see you kept your formation here.
Our aim is through.
Let's go and spread you out.
Ready and waiting.
Looks like I'm going to be taking on kind of a 2-front prong here. These are all javelin men as it stands now, so
Slingers.
I can get you up here.
Missile. Yours to command. Ready. We are at your command.
Eastern Spearmen randomly attacking me. That's great.
Spears at your command.
Can't even fucking see them half the time. Well, I got 3 units of javelin men coming up.
Slingers.
And they're totally firing, which is great.
Missile infantry ready.
Oh my gosh, I turned off their auto fire. I meant to turn off their skirmish. Damn.
At your service. Yes, Commander. We await your orders.
Try to use as little of my Eastern Spearmen as possible.
By your command.
Okay, I told you to sprint, please. Thank you. Get them to charge out in front.
Forward.
Just get some charges off here. Again, if I can just have them piecemeal into me, it'd be much easier to turn them. These are already broken. See, I'm just able to slash into them here.
Swift melee cavalry. Quickly now. Rank advance at speed. Forward.
Yeah, let's try to save my melee infantry here.
Advance at speed. We await your orders, Commander. Riders advance.
C5, there we
At
go.
your command. Quick march.
Try to use my slingers to my advantage as much as possible here. As long as they're hitting the proper targets, it should be pretty good. See if I can get rid of those horse skirmishers.
Precision shot. Orders, my lord. Missiles at your command.
What are you fucking doing?
Missile infantry.
Oh yeah, I told you to target him.
Slinger.
Alright, fair enough. It's understandable that you might want to do that.
We await your orders.
Let's go and move up my hoplites. I'm gonna start needing some more basic melee guys up here as their army gets closer.
As you
The men are wavering.
It's alright, it's 1 unit of Eastern Spearmen. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Start pounding them out.
By your command.
Get up there already. Got my cavalry safe on the side here. I need them to get some rest. There's gonna be a nice big fight coming here soon.
What are your orders?
Let's go and get a... Come on, charge in already, thank you.
Gun them down. Waiting
I don't feel like I should have to tell you more than once, but okay.
At the Naval.
If you insist.
Yours to command.
Okay,
Slingers.
good.
Orders, my
Again,
lord.
quickly winning this because this is why I enjoy having slingers over having javelin. Notice that they get off one volley and they're already wavering because I got so many of my slingers here to just do some devastating damage. Let's go and bring my cavalry in here.
By your command.
There's a fair amount of them, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring you in here, bring you down.
At the ready.
You guys can all just dive into the center. I'll have you as support,
Ready for orders.
and I'm gonna go ahead and spread you out here. So once I have you all kind of contained, God, can you just do what I say, please? All right. So I'll have you guys focus on these Eastern Spearmen.
Fire on the enemy. Yours to command.
Yeah, just drain into them here.
Orders.
Kind of pound it up.
Attack them with charge. Slingers. Loose. We will darken the sky. General. Quickly now. Attack advance.
Solid charge.
Yours to command. As you command. Advance. To glory.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Bam! That is a successful attack on an already shattered guys. Let's see, that is some Eastern archers here. So I've routed that all pretty quickly. Let's get them out of here. Pull them back.
My lord.
Spread you out again. Use that advantage. Bring you back up the hill. God, I love slingers. Use it to my advantage. Oh, you gonna attack me again, bitch? I don't think so.
The men
Ah!
are wavering.
Oh, you threw a few stones. I knocked you into the air.
Riders advance.
Ah, craps.
Orders understood.
That bullshit.
Engage.
Take on those horse skirmishers.
Engage.
Yeah, you're wavering, aren't you, bitch? What? I love slingers. So much better than the rest of them in the game. I'm sorry to tell you.
Forward.
I feel like, there we go. So, I mean, look at all down here. Look at what guys I lost. I barely lost anything. I lost a fair amount of this unit of cavalry. A tiny bit here, some hoplites, which mainly were just taking Peltis stuff, and I wasn't really bothering to move them. And 3 of my Eastern Spearmen got heavily damaged. I mean, that is a heroic victory. That was well done. Woo! Hoo, hoo, hoo. 5 times. Now that is why we do not bring javelin. I'm sorry. Range over damage any day of the week. I mean, unless it's absolutely pathetic damage, but that is not even close. That is absolute destruction. I think I'm just going to go ahead and kill the captives.
Waiting for more orders.
Because I really don't care what Cultus thinks of me, and To be frank, I don't want any more slaves because I'm already having an issue with that in the rest of my territory. I think Pontus does a very good job just in occupation of taking their territories.
Together, our armies could be nigh invincible.
No, thank you. I'm going to eventually want to turn you into my own place, so why would I want to do that? Alright, so we got a nice upgrade here.
Poseidon's storm.
Let's turn you authority.
Kill them all.
Easy peasy. Let's see what the auto resolve looks like. Ooh, that is rather silly. I'd probably take this with even less if I just did it myself. Is it worth it? Well, yeah, chances are, if 71% of my force remaining, there's only going to be like 1 or 2 turns before they're revived, so let's do that. Oh, come on, Cultus, just die already. Ooh, that was brutal. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Oh, man. Let's just occupy.
My lord.
Let's see what the army looks like.
Ready
Yeah,
for
like I said, so
orders.
some of these guys took some heavy amount of stuff. 2 turns, though. Again, replenishment rate, so... 3 turns for already damaged cavalry units. That's okay. Again, I took a lot more losses than I normally would have if I had just played the freaking battle. But sometimes it's just a useless fight. So I can go and have him relax now. Now only 1 region away from getting the rest of my province, which would be my allies right here. So that is going to be an eventuality. I'd rather try to get this one here, and then once I take out Cultus, then maybe I'll go for my ally, and then that'll give me a nice foothold in this Asian province, or it's called Asia, the province here. So I can take, I think I have to take this one, this one, this one, and this one. I think it's a 4 region province to be part of Asia. So that'll give me a nice foothold, so that'll give me a reason to help deal with that. But I still have to deal with the Sardes, part of the Seleucid Empire. So anyway, so that's a long term. But in the meantime, yay, Trapezois is mine. Trapezois is mine. Alrighty. Let's see here. Is it worth it? Probably not at this point. I don't really care. Let's try to convert these. Let's see. I don't need you. It's going to turn you into something better. Now I got that extra trade, which is good for me. I want even more. So I'm looking for in this province, I'm looking to turn this into kind of a commercial center. So it's the only ones I can build, but which ones would I prefer? Yeah, industrial buildings. I think I'd rather go for at least this one. I'll turn into the industrial for the mines, and then over here I can turn it into. I guess I could probably just turn it into. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm not gonna really recruit any units from here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I guess not a big deal. Let you guys go ahead and rest up. Cultus is not gonna like me for a while, but that's fucking okay. See if there's any more trade I can do now. Egypt might be a little bit more
Be
friendly with me.
welcome, friend of Egypt, and speak of you.
Hells yeah. There's some more trade and stuff. Money, money, money. Wow, so basically anybody who doesn't hate me is willing to trade with me. That is a nice feeling. The only other person I can't is, I guess, Sparta, because they don't have a port. Stupid little Sparta. Cultures I'm at war with. Can't do Pergamon because we're not land. They probably already tapped out their seaport with all their trade. Money, 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 money. Alrighty. It's pretty powerful. Alright, so I got 2 more turns on that one. Ooh, I can finally save up. This is a nice feeling. I feel like I actually have some money I can spare at this point. Executioner. Man. So that was a pretty nice battle. But I guess that's always comes with having some unbalanced armies. You know, you just can't have that many skirmishers in an army. It's just never going to be... craps. This is going to be good. Well, good news is I have an army relatively close by. See how much that affects. Expose, doesn't matter, I'm just sitting there.
My lord.
So 6, and how much of it is military presence? I think it's 4. Awesome, so it'll still turn even without me, so I don't have to worry about so much. And let us go ahead and force march my way over here.
Your feet bleed. You march again.
So, if I can get in her. So I'm saying, so like I get into, sometimes when I go super far with force march, I can turn off my force march and I don't have to worry about the negative effects. But then sometimes I go like 2 feet to a force march, I can turn off. Maybe it's because I'm not going into a city. I have no idea. No freaking idea. Maybe that's, I've actually heard about a glitch. This is something that one of my viewers out there, I'll go ahead and pop it up on the side here. I can't remember exactly how to say the name, but one of my oldest viewers mentioned to me in a message that there was some kind of glitch in the game right now where you can take a navy like this and send it, because it's in you know, row hard or whatever it is, basically the force march for navies, and go from port to port to port, and it automatically refreshes 50% to 50% of your action points, your movement points. So people were pulling like Magellans, I guess, and just going across like, you know, the entire map. I mean, I would assume that you kind of have to, unless you own all of them, you probably have to go to war with them, unless they're your own. I'm not exactly sure what it wasn't specified, but basically you just drop into a port and it would refresh it 50%, and then you get to the next one, drop in, gets 50%, and you can keep doing it even on one turn. So that's kind of interesting, and maybe that's kind of a glitch that's playing out here as well, since I'm going to a port town. So allow me to do that. But the last time I had that issue, I took a guy from here to here, and I was able to turn it off. So I don't know if it's necessarily about port towns or if it's just about getting into a town in general. I don't know, but I thought that was interesting nonetheless. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so now I can upgrade. Ooh. This would be nice. I don't think I have the food to spare right now. Could use the industry. Let's see. Actually, let's see here. Can I upgrade my farm? No, I'm gonna need irrigation. I do have room here in trapezoids, so I will go ahead and turn that into a farm. It's nice having all this extra money. It's not usual. I think, just for the sake of wealth, plus 20% from all commerce buildings, that'll help out nicely in the agriculture buildings. And then I can always do this one next turn. I think this is a little bit less, a little bit more, a little bit more. I'm not worried about the shrines right now because I got the +1 are the ones going to be built next turn. If I do this, that'll leave me with 300. I won't be able to build this one. But if I do this one, can I build another one? 600. No, that'd be only 2,900. Alright, well, that's the best rate. Growth rate, +4%. What is it at right now? Growth rate's already at 7. That's pretty good. I'm going to be converting pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about growth rate then. And I have to worry about food. I don't have the food for it yet, so let's go ahead and just turn that one. That one's got 5 turns anyways. Alright. Money well spent, I feel. Can I convert you? Not to anything useful yet.
At your command.
I got, what, 1 more turn on most of these. 2 turns on the ones that matter. What's Cultus got going on? They got really no defense here. I guess I could probably take them out, but I still have to deal with their navy anyways, so... What they got here? This is all... I bet you could take that out because of... Oh, actually, I could probably take this out pretty quickly.
Ready for Pontus.
Now, a lot of people have been asking me why I haven't done more naval battles and why I haven't done, like, a naval battle guide. And to be blunt about it, it's because I don't really feel like they're as, put it nicely, polished as I would like. I think that the systems are there in place. I just don't think that they're necessary. I think they're a little rough around the edges. I think it takes a little bit too much to get the rams just right, and I think that a lot of times, especially considering that for my area, you notice that my basic guys that I can get, almost all of them except for my admiral, are ranged. So for myself, if going into an actual battle as Pontus in a naval battle and trying to do, you know, keep all my ships at range is very difficult, especially with javelin. If they were archers or slingers that was on the other ship, then it might be a little bit more willing to do it. But since I can't even recruit any melee infantry or melee, you know, like boarding boats like that, it's just such a stupid idea for me to go ahead and try to do it on my own. So Let's go for the aggressive stance. Hopefully, yep, sink them all that way. And you notice I'll take almost like no casualties. Like 69 is like nothing compared to what it could be. Let's go ahead and release captives. No point in killing at this point.
How may I serve, Pontus?
Ooh, he's got a bonus. Let's go and do that before we jump into anything else. I want to get him some cunning because I want him to be able to get all around this
Ready for orders.
map as soon as possible. See, yeah, so I took a fair amount of losses here on my guys, on my melee just for doing that, but these guys are completely fine. Only one ship. I should be able to easily take this as well. Not going to have as big of an advantage, but aggressive stance it is. And that's one more admiral down. Speed that up. Let's go and enslave 4 guys.
Command, my lord.
Awesome, some naval traditions. I don't know. I barely even used these guys in the very beginning. Xenos again, so I really don't have any melee, so I don't have any heavy weapons ships, so I might as well just go for great marksmanship. That's what makes sense, considering that 4 of my 5 ships are freaking range, so it was nice to know I didn't even have to take my guys away. So now they're pretty screwed. I guess I could take this army and attack Cultus, but they're not as strong just yet. If you notice, I'm going to be relying a lot more on Eastern Spearmen. I probably don't have a whole lot anyways. It's like it'd be too hard for me to get over there.
Ready for orders.
Guess I could do it now. Probably wouldn't cost me all that much to do it. Eh. Ah, of course you would. And I am just over the border. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh well. Luckily it doesn't make too much of a difference.
We fight for you, my lord.
Hey, look at that.
Who drops is left
Woohoo!
behind.
Look at that. So I'm able to immediately turn them around because it didn't matter. Alright. But yeah, I still feel like their patches are doing a fantastic job, in my opinion, on really dealing with the major issues with the game. And I feel like maybe in like another month's time, they'll be able to get to some of these naval battle issues that a lot of people have raised. I know I'm not the only one that's thinking that's some issues. Ooh. The dignitaries trying to do some stuff. Looks like they succeeded in whatever they were trying to do. Blockade, that's scary stuff. Not really. It really just depends. They can now they can't take it out just by siege, so it's okay. Missile command. Okay, not too worried about that. Why? Why would that matter? Because it's under recruitment? Okay. Well, I got 8 turns to do it, so I mean, I'm going to want one eventually anyways, because if you've already noticed, I have an army here and an army here, so if I got attacked by Armenia, this province, or this province, I would have a little bit more of a hard time getting to it. So, you're not going to fold and capitulate anytime soon. My God, my public order for this is just ridiculously low. Yep, that would be the floods that are still going on here, which is great. Working my public order problems down. Let's see if I can. Yeah, this might be a smart move. And let's see here. How much are you? Ooh, it's gonna take almost all of it. I'll figure that in a second. Let's just go ahead and wipe Cultus off the map.
We fight for you, my lord.
Son of a bitch. Motherfucker got my way. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead, at least for this now, I don't want to forget, go for a military settlement. That'll help me get some better cavalry, some better spearmen.
Or by mount. We take this settlement for you, my lord.
Gotta love that. Almost nothing because they left some further. One little ship. Alrighty.
How may I serve, Pontus?
Maybe I should bring them over here for some military presence. These guys are... These guys are already okay. They're slowly on their way of healing themselves out of it. Especially as that new buildings come out of construction.
Set up the watch.
Like I said, so look, now I take him here, and I'm not able to take him at a forced march. Don't know what that's about, but I'm sure there's something to it. And when there is, I'll make a guide. Just kidding. Just one tip in a guide. Yeah, that's one thing you can do. Alright, so that'll be done. I still have some money here. I guess I should really focus on this one here. I can spare the 2 food. Help with growth, but it's not going to give me any more public order bonus, which is what I really need at this point. Let's go ahead and upgrade. That'll help me with my further recruitment once that's done. Investing in my future. Expansion is not all that's
You are
looking
wise
good.
enough not to sit idly upon the bank.
Why would you even offer that? I'm not even close to wanting to attack you. Some of the CPU does some seriously stupid stuff sometimes. You don't have to worry about that. I have military access with the Seleucid Empire, so that's actually a nice thing that I have for myself. Ooh, my allies coming to my capital. Stop that shit. Please don't succeed. Yeah, failure. Sucks to be you. Well, hopefully he couldn't build up too much of a powerful army. I'm sure he probably invested in some pretty low infantry. And the siege won't take too long. Yeah, sweet. That's great. I know this guy is a leader of the enemy family. At least with one of these guys, hopefully I can adopt him. Let's see what I got here. This is the first army, so I was going to try to use them for more of an assaulting army. Which totally worked out so far. It's more of a defensive guy. I cannot use you. I don't care how good your bonuses are. Ooh, this would probably be my best bet. Let's make him.
Ready for battle.
Get away from me, Seleucid Empire. I don't want your plague around here. Trapezoes has come back. That's great. Well, first things first.
Ready for order.
None
Take out the-
will escape.
He's got more melee, but again, it's all pretty weak melee and some javelin, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep him encircled.
Besieging settlement.
Easy peasy, not too worried about the issues there.
How may I serve Pontus?
Let's go in. Turn it to a normal stance.
You call this a garrison? Waiting for more orders.
Get you as close as possible. So if he does end up coming and attacking, I'll be able to come and defend it pretty easily here. But that does help with my public order, because now they're all in the malcontents have left for the rebellion. It's a nice feeling. Now I get my chance to kill them all. Let's go ahead and I think I'm just going to continue to focus on this. Let's get you upgraded. Got to get more resources for my trade out. Anything I can build over here? No. Okay.
Ready for battle.
Well, we're in my province, so I get to recruit. This would be a good time to get them the kind of guys I want, which would be Pontic Swordsman.
Are you ready to serve?
At least I can get one of them. Alright. I guess we'll do one more turn here, and then we'll go ahead and call it the end of the episode. I think this is running rather long, but at least it's relatively action-packed. Yes, get out of my empire. Please don't bring your plague around. I do not want it in my capital. Damn it. I think that might have been the guy. Go away. Oh, he's trying to assassinate him. Like, please don't tell me he... Okay, good. I was like, please tell me he actually died. What is going on here? Oh. Another attempt at assassination, huh? Good luck with that. Alright, so he's going to sally out. Again, he's got relatively good melee in the sense of this army, but he's also only got mob, so I'm sure I can probably turn that pretty quickly. The thing about mob, too, is that these guys route pretty quickly, and that sense of watching routing units always demoralizes the rest of the army, so... Typically like to use them as, like, crappy shock troops, and I mean crappy because their charge bonus is 1. But at the very least, like, you engage them later, and so you guys have already been in a fight for a decent amount of time, might have some kind of advantage there. Let's go ahead and fight on the battlefield. Man, it's like you guys' lucky day. 2 battles in 1 Let's Play? Man. So much action. This never happens. It's been pretty peaceful. Alright, load me up. Let's do this. So I don't have... I guess I could if I wanted to. They do have Navy, so I want to go ahead and put those reinforcements off to the side. This is going to be still a rather flat battle, but that's okay for me. I will have some skirmishing advantage, so I'm going to go ahead and stretch you out. Bam! Let's go ahead and take some pikemen and draw them up. I always forget how tiny they look because they're so packed. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty. That was dumb.
Command orders. Stand together.
That's what I want. And again, just because I'm more afraid of them getting
We attack as one.
picked the hell off. And then I'll keep you guys on the side. Like last time. Where'd my general go? Did my general die or something? I'm rather confused. Alrighty. So I don't have a general. Interesting. Going to assume they assassinated him, and this is how the game is compensating for it.
Riders on me.
What are your orders?
Just push the forward button.
It is the king's will.
Get my guys in this forest if I can. Although, please don't keep running forward, enemy. They'll probably get pretty close before my guys are done. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, so bulk of his army has stopped for whatever reason to re-coordinate. He's got some noble blood cavalry, which is not good. But I do some heavy infantry, so it's okay. We got, so I guess I got a bunch of javelin men, and I got some eastern spearmen, which are going to try to flank me. Nice try, buddy.
Melee cavalry ready.
Hopefully I don't forget about that.
Orders, my
Just
lord.
for that sake, I'm going to go ahead and put some of you guys here.
Missile infantry ready.
Okay, where you shoot as long as you shoot. They're not going to get a whole lot of volleys off if the enemy keeps coming at me like this. But I will turn off their skirmish mode because I always like having control of my guys. So I found that this little button here actually lasts for just over half of the timer, so...
Command.
Advance at need. Our spears.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
At the ready. Amazons. Awaiting orders. At the double. Melee horsemen. Yes, command. Orders. Our orders. We await your command.
Continue to pull them back. Go ahead and go for my pikemen. I don't really give a shit.
Spearmen ready for orders. At the ready.
Mob's going to go ahead and engage.
Awaiting orders. At your service.
This mob's going to try to hold me down. That's cute.
The men are wavering. Our general is under attack.
Orders. As you command.
Why are you lagging? Please stop that.
Slingers. With your target. We await your command. Advance.
Get a sweet crash in here, hopefully.
By your
The
command.
men are wavering.
At the ready.
Support that. You guys need to start diving into this fight here.
Your orders. Levy pikemen. By your command.
Gotta crash through here now. Now they got that
The men
wiped
are
up.
wavering.
Levy pikemen. Ready and waiting. Attack their position. What are your orders?
Yeah, now they're done.
At your service.
It's just this one unit's gonna be pissing me off here. No!
Await your orders.
Smash the motherfuckers.
The men are wavering.
We are at your command. Charge.
Infantry at your command.
At your service. Charge. Ready for orders.
Pontus swordsman.
Shaking, that's some bullshit. They're getting smashed. Come on.
With engage.
I got several different units of infantry still stuck in here. So there goes the bulk of their army, which is good for me.
We are at your command.
See if I can find any other enemies here.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Turning in my favor, bitch. It
We
is
await
my
your
favor.
command. Yours to command.
Let's go and shut them down quite quickly here.
Orders, my lord. Forward for our king.
Yeah, that citizen cavalry in there. Come on, get the fuck in there. Stop with this stupid stuff.
Engage!
Thank you. Look at that shatter done. See, once you
men are
get moving
wavering.
and do what I told you to do, you win. Done. Alright. Quite an easy battle. Again, too much skirmish on the side of my enemy. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's just what their garrison is, but I didn't lose too many. It wasn't as good as my first battle. I definitely lost a little bit more trying to be defensive. But, yeah, I also didn't have that height advantage, so. Wonder if my guy actually got assassinated or not. Oof. Let's kill him. I don't like you. Doesn't look like my guy got assassinated. He's still there, but we'll see what happens. No, I don't need a non-aggression back with you. Not yet. I'm sure he'll keep offering me one later. Yep, just like I thought. He got assassinated. Alright, well, at least I have an option here. For my own dynasty. Ooh, gravitas per turn. Now that is an effective one for me.
Attack!
And I'm done with your bullshit,
Take this
coaches.
settlement for you, my lord.
Just kill him already. Don't want to use that freaking agent anymore. Occupado.
My lord.
Ooh, Imperium increase. This is good for me. Alrighty. Damn. Yeah, definitely gonna have some cultural differences problems. That's minus 25. Military presence is solid. Provincial instability is gonna go away pretty quickly. I can go ahead and these guys aren't gonna be bringing in too much money, at least not just yet. So what I'll go ahead and do is turn off. Yeah, it's only 400, so I'll turn off taxing the province, which will help a lot. Don't have to worry about taxes now. Buildings from squalor. Good lord, guys. Did you really have to make that much squalor? Alright. I need to start converting some of these buildings here. Jesus, everything had squalor on this freaking place. What can I do to counter this? I have plenty of food already. Don't really need this one to be food source. This could be a good military quarter for me for right now, before I convert it to my own thing. Let's go and take these farms, and we're gonna go and get rid of that. I got plenty of food coming in here. Let's see. Oof, I don't know if there's really a point in that, at least not just yet. This one would be better because I think this will help spread my culture, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's a Hellenistic village, so I'm sure it makes some kind of difference. Might not say it, but I'm sure it probably doesn't. Knowing CA, there's always some kind of hidden attribute to this game. Let's see, is there any other... Make sure there's no other... Yeah, Cultus doesn't have anything else around it, unless they have some random spot. But even then, you know, I don't see anything, so it looks like it's just a matter of destroying this navy, which I can do right now.
How may I serve? For honor and great glory.
And let's make sure you don't get away with an aggressive stance. You're suck.
Is there nothing else?
Where else is the Cultus?
How may I serve Pontus?
You know what? Perfect time. I'm gonna save it right now. Gonna go ahead and save this. If you guys enjoyed this Let's Play and you want to see more, go ahead and like, favorite, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna be uploading this the episode right after this one quite soon. Don't want you guys to cliffhanger for too long. Hopefully you'll see how this turns out. Although, don't look at this. Don't look at this. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.